Hey, what's up? It's Valar. Hope everybody is doing awesome. Thanks so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. Today, we're going to look at patch 1.15, which is finally live. Before I get into it, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. We're only like 9 or 10 subscribers away from 1,500, so this video, get us there. That's all this video needs to do. No, I'm just kidding. This video, actually, we're going to look at 1.15, and there's some stuff in here that's really cool. Which is the obvious stuff, the infinite clam boss HP. And then there's some stuff in here that I'm a little bit worried about because they look like nerfs, even though they're called fixes to me. So that actually is like kind of a big deal, if you ask me, but whatever. So here we go. We got infinite clam boss HP. That part's great. I believe my clan's actually already taken down the clam boss today. So it has. I'm both Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare, and I have a key, and I can go in, and I only had like 20 million on 21 million on Ultra Nightmare right there. So I could go ahead and go in. I mean, 21 million on Nightmare, excuse me. I go ahead and go in and hit Nightmare if I want to get max chest. So I have plenty of time to go in there and hit the boss. We've already killed Ultra Nightmare, so that's great. There's no damage cap. You can go in here and just go nuts if you want. So that part's kind of cool. So anyway, the cool thing with Clam Boss is it's unkillable. So that part's great. And then the player level cap is increased as well from 60 to 100. But this part is mind-blowingly, I don't understand. They didn't give us any energy. They're not going to give us any energy. It actually says it all through the patch notes and all that stuff, and even on their public forum. No energy for you guys. Zero. That's what you're getting. You're getting zero energy. So level 60 to 100 just gets you some nice progression rewards. And I'm sure there'll probably be like a $200 or $300 pack in there somewhere, right? Which is insane, but I'm sure, or a $100 pack at every single turn here. But you do get decent rewards here. 300 gems at 65, a legendary book. So some legendary books, 5 million silver, it looks like. 500 gems and a sacred shard. So 3 legendary books, a void shard, and 5 million silver and 800 gems is actually what you get for going up 40 levels, right? I don't even really care. I mean, it's cool that you get a little bit of rewards like that, but meh, right? Like, it is slightly better than nothing, I guess, but not really. It's more or less pretty much BS. We're not getting an energy increase. That part sucks. It's stupid. Anyway, so, and then improve rewards from Gold 4. So this will be interesting to see. This coming Monday's arena chest drop will actually have better rewards, but it's still 4-star artifacts. I don't know why in Gold 4 we're still getting 4-star artifacts. It should be a minimum of 5-star. And you should probably have a chance to drop some of the loot like that stuff that they get in Platinum, but maybe not full sets of it, like full 6 pieces of it. Maybe you get 1 or 2 pieces of it or something if you're in Gold 4. You at least get a little bit of it, but you don't get like the full Monty or anything like that if you're just in Gold 4 and you're not in Platinum. Because there's got to be some incentive to get to Platinum too, and that gear is kind of cool, right? Challenge rules and tournaments. This is kind of interesting. Well, they have this arena tournament coming up, but that literally looks like to me that they've given us no detail on it. None whatsoever. So I don't know if it's some form of a different type of PvP. It does not seem like it's going to be. It seems like it's just going to be one of these regular old tournaments where we go in and we have to do arena battles instead of like leveling champions or summoning, whatever. That's it. That's kind of lame. But this is kind of interesting. So challenge rules. Basically only using champions of specific rarity. They're going to have tournaments where you have to actually do things like maybe you have to do Dragon 20 or something with all rares. Certain alliance, check the champion and see which faction belong to which alliance. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So like there's like the Nicerian Union or whatever I know, and then there's like 4 alliances, I think. There's like 4 groups of factions in each alliance, I believe. So only using champions from a certain faction. Only using mono faction teams in each battle. Mono faction? So isn't that the same thing? I'm not sure what that means. Champions from the same faction, mono faction. What does that mean? Okay. I heard mono faction teams mean made up of You could tell I'm just reading this now. Mono champion teams means teams made up of champions from one faction. That's the same thing. Okay. 3 and 4 are the same thing. I don't understand. Okay. Champions from a certain faction, champions from the same whatever. I don't know. Who cares? You know. Oh boy. All right. You'll earn tournament points fought with teams made up of champions from a single faction. Or we don't need to use the same faction throughout the tournament. You can use any faction you want in any battle. Okay, that's interesting. Arena Onslaught, the new tournament type. But here's a bunch of stuff they did rebalancing. They just added an effect of Skullord Valar Gaming. Skullord Vargal. Whatever, doesn't matter. He's still not good. Towering Titan got an added effect. This is all pretty. Crit damage bonus for champion skill now, multiplicative, not additive. That is actually a nerf. Even on this, nobody uses this guy anyway. I mean, unless you don't have other options. But Richt the Bold, again, he's multiplicative, not additive. So there's the nerf type of thing they did. Yeah, they actually fixed a whole bunch of glitches, and they made all this stuff be where it's multiplicative, not additive. So they're actually getting nerfs, meaning their damage will not be as high on these skills because it's multiplying it instead of just stacking it on top. Whatever. Okay, Cillian's Witch's Grace is correctly visualized, different visualizations. You can kind of read through here. This is actually... I don't know for sure, but I don't have her, so I don't really have a way to test her. But this seems like it could be a nerf. Valkyrie, the jealousy passive is now only triggered as intended when the enemies place buffs. So it sounds like to me Valkyrie was doing something that she wasn't supposed to, but now they've nerfed that out, even though they're saying it's a fix. I don't know. I mean, that's the type of thing it sounds like these fixes are actually nerfs, and they're not even really rebalancing that many heroes at all. So, and then this is Gala Longbraids. This actually looks like it could be cool, so I might test her out again. I have my Gala guides I've done. Now places a shield buff as intended. It must not have been working properly. And then this is definitely a nerf. So Excruciator had a skill that did block revival. Now they just got rid of it. Like, I don't understand. That's kind of weird. But anyway. And then Platinum tier matchmaking. They fixed a bug that'll limit battle limit in Platinum Arena, so you can't cheat as easy. That's good. Selling artifacts from the spider. A lot of this we already went over in the patch notes that I did my video on last week. So you can look at this one, look at that one. It's basically the same. I find the patch a little meh. I mean, it's really cool that the clan boss is unkillable. That part's great. So I guess it is okay that that's a really nice quality of life thing. I really hope in 1.16 or whatever patch we're getting next that we really do have some new content, because none of this is new content. Even this tournament thing, unless they're just shock and awing us and the tournament thing is actually going to be some wonderful, amazing thing. But it seems like we're putting a lot of focus, where they can put on social media and everything, on an arena tournament. If it's just a tournament, like any other tournament we run, that's actually kind of lame. Like we have this champion training tournament we just had. I think it's actually just one of these things. That's actually all I think it is, which is like really underwhelming. I mean, it's like you might as well not even have it there, is what I feel like. And then the rewards are okay for the levels, but I would have rather had the energy than the rewards, actually. The energy long-term gives you value. Now I get to level 100, and then what? Who cares? Right? That's it. So anyway, the other thing that they did, which is kind of interesting, is if you look here, they made all this stuff where you actually have 2-for-1 packs. So like this one is actually worth probably getting it 2 shards for $1, right? That's not that bad. But I still don't necessarily think I would buy any of this stuff. Like 2 void shards for $50. Like, good lord. 5 void shards for $100. That just seems nuts to me. I mean, especially when you actually have other offers here, which these are random, of course. But this offer, you could spend $45 and get 6 void shards and all this extra stuff too. 15 ancients, 900 energy, 750 gems, and 750k silver if you bought all 3 packs. This deal actually looks like a decent deal. But it's interesting that they're doing 2-for-1s. So you can buy shards if you want, but I wouldn't. Books, all that stuff. And then this pile of gems for 8,400 gems for $100. But I wouldn't do that. I'm just showing you that. So anyway, I'm gonna end it right there. I just wanted to give my thoughts on what I think about patch 1.15. The unkillable clan boss, that part is cool. That part's very cool. So that'll be it for the video. I'm gonna be back soon with some more guides, some more champion like showcases and things like that. And I'm gonna do something cool with some of my clan members too. That I'll let the details go on later. So thank you very much. I really do love the support, and I really thank you all. I'll be back soon with another video. Please like and subscribe. Cheers.